that's right. It's little old me, that gal with a spark, that mistress of the dark, Elvira. The show, as you know, is Movie Macabre, and week after week, that's exactly the kind we show. No, macabre. Oh, silly me. Take, for example, the one we have threaded up for you this time around. It's a little something called Kiss Daddy Goodbye. Kiss Daddy Goodbye. Ain't that what you're supposed to do in the event of a nuclear attack? I know they always say you're supposed to kiss something goodbye. But never mind that. The movie is Kiss Daddy Goodbye, and it stars that heartthrob of the 50s, much before my time, of course, that heartthrob of the 50s, Fabian Forte. Or Fabian Forte, or just plain Fabian. Take your pick. Remember him? Yeah, well, whenever I think of Fabian, I always just automatically think of Frankie Avalon and my favorite role model, Annette Funicello. Yeah, jolly. As a teenager, I always wanted to develop along her lines. Okay, it's Kiss Daddy Goodbye. Another Movie Mac biggie, and it's coming right up.
Till the river's all
I'm Tom Blanchard.
Ah, the new area deputy. Pleased to meet you.
News travels fast around here. I'm the only store for quite a few miles, so what news there is always winds up here.
Well, I figured it might. That's kind of why I dropped in. I thought I'd drive up the coast and introduce myself.
Well, I guess you noticed there aren't many people around this time of year. Just a few locals. But they must have told you that.
They said there were a lot of empty summer homes.
Excuse me.
Michael, we're going.
Let me do it, Daddy.
Please, get in the car, Beth.
There are a lot of people like Nicholas up here the year round. Keeps to himself, pays cash for everything.
What about his children? They have quite a ways to go to school.
No, Nicholas takes care of that right at home. I think he used to be some kind of professor.
I don't know how many times I've told you, you are never to do anything like that in public. Are you listening to me?
Yes, Dad.
If someone had seen what you did with that Frisbee, do you want them to come and take you away?
No, Daddy, we'll be careful. I promise.
You two know why I have to take care of you by myself.
Because Mommy died.
Because you're very special, Michael. You want strangers to find out about it? You want them to come and put you in a room with all sorts of machinery and stick needles in your heads?
No.
Then you can't use the power when anyone else can see. Not to play and not to open the car doors. Can you understand that?
Well, here comes another local. Right on time, too.
Hey, Bill, that new shipment come in yet?
In the cooler.
Wally Stanton. He must be the new deputy. That's right, Mr. Stanton. Tom Blanchard. Wally. Find a place to stay yet? Yeah, I did.
Not much real estate action in the off-season. Makes Wally reach for those little cans more often.
I'm telling you, there's no respect for private property anymore. The trash that's around here now.
Mr. Stanton, I'll do everything I can.
Listen, I can take you and show you this beautiful home that I manage. Motorcycle scum came in and destroyed the place.
How do you know who did it?
Bikers, hippies, surfers, they're all the same. They break into my rental properties, they live there for a while, trash the place, and move on. Each time I got $300-400 worth of repairs. You gonna be able to handle that, Deputy?
You handle your listings. I'll handle it.
Looks like some of them hippies pulling up, or were they surfers? Maybe they were bikers. You know how it is. They're all the same. And when are those brats with the frisbee going to learn that you don't use the power to retrieve one of them suckers? You got to run out in that traffic and take your chances. The power in this movie is kind of sort of like the Force, you know, in Star Wars. Kind of. You know what they say, may the frizz be with you. Oh, yeah. Oh, golly, that just killed me. Well, anyway, Kiss Daddy Goodbye continues in a minute.
At Diversified Leasing, our goal is to...
Beth, Michael, I'll change your clothes. Miss Dennis will be here in half an hour.
How do I look, Daddy?
Clumsy.
You look very nice, Beth. But we're supposed to think speak in the house. Okay. You put the groceries away while I change.
Hurry and finish that. And please turn the burner on under the coffee.
Well, that's check. But it's not mate. Yeah, there's an escape move. But you have to find it yourself. That's very good, Beth. But start moving the pieces with your hands so you don't forget when Miss Dennis arrives.
Billy. We'll go down there and party in that tub down there. That looks pretty good, huh?
Okay, there she is. Go get your schoolwork.
That's not Miss Dennis.
Sounds like her car.
It's motorcycles.
Hey, check it out. All right.
Who are they, Dad?
I don't know, Michael. But I'm going to find out.
Now, stay away from the window. Looking at for a while. Hey, boy. You do that. Won't be long now. She's soaking. Whoa. Hey, Chief, how you doing? We didn't know anybody was home.
Well, now you do.
Hey, Snake. Ask him how come the water's so cold.
Okay, you've had your fun. Now, why don't you just get dressed and leave?
Say, dude, we just rode all the way down from Frisco and we're hot and dusty, and Mickey there really needs a bath.
I'm not going to ask again. Get off my property.
He isn't very neighborly, is he? Whoa, Chief. You can hurt somebody with that.
What do we do? I don't know. Michael, let's use the tower. Daddy said never to, ever again, with other people.
You shouldn't have pulled that piece, Chief.
Snake, watch out!
What are you hiding down there, Chief? Take you off them. You're crazy, man. It's a murder rap. What's saying that shaking? Who's your...
Ouch.
Guess he ain't dead yet.
Finish him. Ed, you dig it.
Fish.
That bunch is liable to give bikers a bad name. Or were they hippies or surfers? Heck, I don't know. And where's that tiger of a deputy all the while? Why, he's out there on the coast highway writing speeding tickets, that's where. When he pulled over that one camper, he didn't just write a ticket. He wrote a short story. I mean, poor Joker driving that thing works all year long just to get 2 weeks vacation, and then he spends half of it pulled over by the side of the road while Fabian writes him up. Oh, well, have a nice day. And those kids with the power, I mean, give me a break. Sure, use it to get your Frisbee back. Oh, sure, use it to stack the groceries on the shelf. But what about when Dad needed a little help out there with the Hells Angels? What about then, huh? Yeah, that was a heck of a time to say, no, we better not use it. Okay, I guess the kissing part and Kiss Daddy Goodbye is coming up, so stick around.
We're late for the meeting. My car or...
All night.
Can you tell me what it is?
It's probably clogged jets. Most likely it's a fuel pump. Either way, won't be taking you anywhere else today.
Something like this always happens when I'm in a hurry.
I figured that when I saw you make that turn down below. Live in the canyon?
I was visiting the Nicholas family.
Well, if you'd like, I can drop you off. There's only one wrecker in the area, and he'll probably take a while to get here.
Well, what about my car?
I'll tag it. It'll be no problem.
Is Daddy hurt? Oh, I hope I have the phone number with me.
He's probably in the book.
Not Professor Nicholas. I'm sure he's unlisted.
I can get it for you.
Oh, here it is. That car. I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't come by. I'm Nora Dennis.
Tom Blanchard.
Thank you, Tom.
We're just a few miles from the station.
I really appreciate this. I've never missed an appointment before with the Nicholas children.
Was it important?
In a way. I'm with the County Board of Education.
Social worker?
Well, not exactly. I guess you heard Mr. Nicholas teaches the children himself. I come out once a month to check on their learning progress. Do you know the family?
No. I saw Nicholas. He seemed a bit aloof.
I know. He's hardly said 10 words to me in a year and a half. The children are quiet, too, but very gifted. But that's to be expected.
What made you say that?
Well, Nicholas and his wife are both prominent psychologists. She practiced in San Francisco, and he taught at Berkeley.
What are they doing up here, then?
Mrs. Nicholas died. Leukemia, I think, 7 or 8 years ago. That's when he quit the university and he came out here. Is he deaf?
Does a chicken have lips?
Is he? What do we do now? We better take Daddy inside.
No, we can't do that. We have to call somebody. Tell them about the bad people who killed Daddy. No, I don't want to think big. Everything is all mixed up. We can't tell anybody. You know what Daddy always said. The men in uniforms will come and take us away.
Still no luck?
No, I can't understand it. I'm less than an hour late.
Well, maybe they're outside. I could run you up after I get back from this call.
I'd hate to put you out.
It's no trouble at all. Why don't you make any calls you like and use my desk? Garage number's right on the blotter.
I keep saying this, but thanks again.
This money. Get out of here now.
Does it say what you do in that book? Oh, look. Those colors are real pretty. What will we do if those bad people come back? They won't. No, that's not right. It's like this. Hello?
There, Miss Dennis.
Yes, Miss Dennis?
Is your father there?
He's not here right now.
Well, when will he be back?
I don't know. He went out.
Well, you know I was supposed to come up and see you today.
Yes, ma'am?
I've had some car trouble. So will you please tell your father that I'll call him tomorrow as soon as my car is repaired.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you, Beth. Bye-bye.
We have to figure out what to do if she wants to come up tomorrow. Can't we tell her about Daddy? Miss Dennis is nice. She won't hurt us. We can't tell anybody. We promised Daddy. That was about the thing speaking and the power. No, it's all the same thing. is it? Michael, what do we do?
It's about time. Where's your father? I need to talk to him. You hear what I said? Tell your father to spend while he stands here.
He's not here.
Don't give me that. This fancy car is squatting in the driveway.
Wait a minute, mister. Please.
Your father's avoided me about this lease long enough. Now, don't give me any of your back talk. Just get him.
He's resting.
I don't give... Listen, kid. It's important.
I'm not sure I should wake him up.
Look, you little brat, just do as I told you. Go and get him.
Mr. Stanton, would you like some nuts?
Get him!
Stop it! Don't hurt my sister. I'll get my father.
All right. What are you staring at?
I don't think Daddy's gonna be in a good mood.
Don't worry about that. I'll handle Daddy.
Mr. Stanton, I think you better get out. Michael. Last night I saw a movie on TV.
Bikers, hippies, surfers, rugrats, they're all the same, all the same. And hey, I guess that war paint those kids put on old Dad really did the trick. I mean, he's getting around pretty darn good for a dead person. But how they're going to explain his condition to that social worker, The one, by the way, who manages to afford a Porsche on the salary we taxpayers are giving her. How they're going to explain Dad's condition to her is beyond me. He must be starting to smell by now. Well, I guess that's one bridge to cross when we get to it. Right now, we're going to bridge to a commercial. Another clever segue, if I do say so myself. Don't dare go away. Kiss Daddy goodbye continues right after these words.
At Carpet and Drapery Hawaii, everybody loves to walk on.
And they lived happily ever after.
What do you mean? We can't keep him like he is. Why not? Because it's spooky. I don't think so. That's because you did it. You're bizarre. I am not. I had to do it. Why? Why did you make Daddy into a weird thing? A zombie. To stop Mr. Stanton so he wouldn't hurt you anymore. He was bad. He drank too much and couldn't stop. But Daddy killed him. No, he didn't. It was an accident. He got scared and his heart stopped. I just wanted him to go away and not bother us anymore.
Stupid pig cop.
What's happening, man?
Being rousted, that's what.
This facility is closed to overnight camping. You must be off this beach by 10 p.m. What do we do now? There's a movie on Channel 6. I'm tired of TV. It's creepy here without Daddy. Daddy's here? No, he's not. Stop saying that. That man with the knife, he saw us. He wanted to come up here. They're bad people. They can come back to hurt us. They won't come back. Even bad people don't come back. Or they. But they'll tell. And then when the men in uniforms come, they'll be mad because of what you did. I didn't do it by myself. It was your idea, and I'll tell. Beth? Uh-huh. Maybe we should send Daddy to look for the bad people. Just to scare them, so they won't tell.
Sorry to leave you stranded. How's your car coming?
Terrible. When they finally brought it in, they couldn't fix the fuel pump. They can't get a new one until tomorrow.
Got somebody to pick you up?
I tried to get a hold of a girlfriend, but she's not home.
You hungry?
I'm starving.
There's a good place up the beach if you'd like to try it.
Sure.
On the way, I like to stop at my place and change. You could relax, freshen up.
Deputy, take me into your custody.
Balding party?
Right here.
Nice to meet you now.
Did we get a booth?
Please. Oh, good evening.
Hi, man.
Due for dinner?
Please.
We'll just need a few minutes if you'll have a seat.
Thank you.
Would you care for a cocktail before dinner?
Rum and Coke, please.
And you?
Coke soda, lime, please.
I thought you were off duty.
Off duty, but on call. Doesn't your phone ever ring at 2 a.m.?
My friends wouldn't dare. I'd kill them.
So, how long you been with the Board of Education?
About 6 years.
Really? How'd you get the job?
Easy. After college, a teaching credential, good marks on the right test, and some very good friends.
You like what you do?
I love it. The kids are wonderful. But sometimes the parents can be a real pain.
How's Nicholas?
Oh, Nicholas never gives me any trouble at all. He's in another world.
Correction, that guy Nicholas ought to be in another world.
Stop saying that.
Easy, lighten up, little girl. It's my job, okay? Hey, was I seeing things, or did they actually have Dad tunneling through the sand to get to that biker and his chick? I mean, somebody on the crew must have said, hey, dig it, man. What if we, like, have it, this hand, you know, like come right up out of the sand? And everybody else said, wow, man, far out. You know how stupid that is? I mean, to have some guy in a three-piece suit just tunneling like a little mole through the wet sand on the beach? When you go out on location like that to make a movie, you don't want to start getting your inspiration out of a jug of cheap wine. Stick to the script! Oh, wow, I think I've stuck to the script. Just off me.
Sure, they're offering 7.9 or 8.8% finance. No.
Rum and Coke?
Thank you. You know, you're right about the salary. What else you thinking about doing?
What can a 27-year-old woman with a
BA in English and a master's in education, too.
27.
Well, quite a bit, I would think.
It's not that easy. Don't laugh, but I thought about getting into police work.
You want to work with children?
Of course. Doing something I like is much more important than the money.
You know, you sound like you've been hassled about this.
Oh, you're very perceptive, Deputy. Enough about me. Have you solved any murders lately?
Don't make me laugh. I write more speeding tickets than I solve murders.
Excuse me, Tom.
Yeah.
You have a phone call.
Thank you. Hey, I'm sorry, but I've got to go.
What happened?
They found 2 bodies on the beach. Probably a drowning. Whoever called in was pretty hysterical.
Well, should I come along?
Why don't you stay here and finish your dinner?
I'm not very hungry. I think I better find a motel.
Look, stay at my place. I'll drop you on the way.
Where are they?
Right down there. Oh, God, Captain, I'm glad you're here. We found them, and it's awful down there. It's just awful. It's unnatural the way they are. They're all broken their necks and all that. It's a mess. You should see it.
What do you want?
Well, we've been on.
I said, what are you on?
Anchovies. Well,
Anchovies.
Oh, no, I'm not on anything. Haven't had anything but a dried up bologna sandwich all day.
Have a stand right there.
I'll show
Have
you
a
where-
stand. Stand right there. Don't move. You too.
He thought you were drunk. Yeah, but it's not that. We should go up north. I'm telling you, we should be in Morrow right now, not down here.
Deputy Blanchard, is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you come in here a minute, please? I have some additional evidence for you to examine. It is true what they say about cops.
Every word of it. I'll tell you something else.
What's that, Deputy?
Always had a thing for women who drive horses.
Oh? Do you like to pull him over and ride him up?
That's why I became a cop.
Why did you really? Why did you really become a cop?
Oh, my dad was a cop. I like it. Took me 5 years to get this assignment.
Why?
Like being my own boss. The only deputy for 50 miles. You wait, breakfast time.
Oh, all right. Give me a minute.
Yeah? This is Blanchard. Well, can you give me 15 minutes? You got it. Look good in it.
Thank you. You get up this early every morning?
When I have to.
Oh, I've forgotten. Those murders. If this biker couple had no ID, well, how are you going to be able to find out who they were?
We'll trace the registration on the guy's bike.
Is that coffee? Well, may I have some black, please? Thank you. How were they killed?
They were suffocated. Someone held their faces in the sand. It's like they drowned in sand.
How horrible.
I saw a lot of bodies, but it's like some crazed, incredibly strong guy did it. Somebody on angel dust, maybe.
Well, were there any witnesses?
Two fishermen saw a dark sedan drive away. If it was just some hotbed out for kicks, we'll probably never get him.
That's not much to go on.
Well, we'll see what the lab turns up. I'm sorry, but I gotta get down to the station. I checked about your car. It should be ready this afternoon.
Oh, damn. I'm going to call Mr. Nicholas and tell him I'll be late.
Hey, why don't you use my car, okay?
Oh, thank you. They're very nice. You know that?
Yeah.
Hey, I guess he still respects her. Girls, maybe there's hope for the rest of us. But I am on to that stunt he pulled back there in that restaurant. I mean, having yourself paged like that, it's an old trick, girls, and a cheap one at that. They take you to some real fancy joint and tell you to order whatever you want, and just when you've ordered the most expensive thing on the menu, they get called away on some emergency.
How horrible.
Oh, you think that's bad, honey? Listen to this. I once went out with a guy who was so cheap that instead of bringing me flowers, he showed up with a packet of seeds. I once went out with a guy who was so...
It's me again to tell you all you get by ordering Sports Illustrated. Sorry.
Why don't you watch where you're going?
Mellow out, Rugrat. I said I was sorry.
I'm not a rugrat.
Don't play in traffic, runt. Hey, what's the holdup? Get high. The kid, because I messed up part of his castle. Oh, yeah? Hey, man, cut it out. He's just a little kid. Let's hit it. Okay. Otherwise, I might wring his neck.
Operator, can you check a number for me? 555-3268.
Why did you say Daddy was? He has to take us home to see Miss Dennis.
I know. He'll be back pretty soon. Look at it this way, kids. You didn't lose a father. You gained a chauffeur.
Michael, why did you do that? They weren't nice boys. No, they weren't. But it was bad to us and to Daddy and falling the cock off. Maybe we should tell Miss Dennis Daddy went on the trip. No, don't you want to know who's taking care of us? I guess you're right. Maybe we can tell her Daddy's sick and can't see anyone. I don't think she'll believe that. Well, maybe we can tell her Daddy's fixing something out back. That's a good idea, Michael. That's Miss Dennis. She's turning around. Don't worry. Maybe we could tell Miss Dennis that Daddy's gone fishing for the day. I don't think she'll believe that. Okay, then what about telling her that Daddy's taking an aerobics class? I don't think she'll believe that. Well, what if we tell her that he was arrested for burning his drag car back in the 60s? I don't think she'll believe that. Okay, oh, I've got it. Let's tell her that Daddy's an astronaut and he's gone to the moon. I don't think she'll believe that. All right, then you come up with something. I'm only trying to help. Oh, what if we tell her that Daddy's joined a religious cult and he moved to Idaho?
I like your essay quite a lot, Beth. Very imaginative.
Thank you, Miss Dennis.
I wonder what could be keeping your father. Do you suppose something might have gone wrong with his car?
Oh, no, Miss Dennis. Sometimes he has to take the whole water pump apart to fix it.
How's your quilt coming along?
It's neato. Do you want to see it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's lovely, Dad. You're stitching so nice and even.
Thank you, Miss Dennis.
Bess was just showing me her quilt. Are you still working on your model train?
No, I got tired of it.
County Sheriff, Deputy Blanchard.
Yeah, Deputy Blanchard, this is Sergeant Reynolds of the Metropolitan Police.
Yes, Sergeant. What can I do for you?
We're moving a man here who had someone else's wallet in his back pocket, and we were unable to reach the owner by phone, and it just so happens that he lives in your area.
Would you like me to check on it in person?
Yeah, if you would, please. The man's name is Guy Nicholas, and he lives at 15318.
Deer Creek Canyon. I know the location.
Oh, did you get a call on it?
No.
Oh, that's too bad. I got a very expensive attorney here who's threatening me with a heavy-duty rip. So I guess I'm going to have to spring this dirt bag. But I will be here till 6:30.
Well, look, I'll see what I can do for you, okay?
Okay, thanks. That's one that I owe you.
Then we'll be on our way.
I wonder what's keeping your father.
I'm sure he's okay, Miss Dennis. He loses track of the time sometimes.
Well, will you be sure and have him call me at that number I gave you? Now, you won't forget, will you?
No, ma'am.
Well, goodbye then. I'll see you next month.
Goodbye, Miss Dennis. Michael, we have to tell now. Miss Dennis will help us. No, I don't want to. I won't tell.
Then it's definitely off the hook. Thank you, operator. Hello.
Hello.
What's going on up the Nicholas place?
What makes you ask a question like that?
Well, he's got his phone off the hook.
Really? The phone rang when I was up there.
Operator just verified that it's off the hook now. Nicholas, he seemed upset to you at all?
I never saw him. He drove off when I got there, and he never came back.
Is that just strange?
For most people, it would be. But Nicholas is strange. Why are you so interested in the man?
Well, the Metropolitan Police called me, and they picked up a guy carrying Nicholas's wallet, so it's either been lost or stolen. I'm going to take a run up there and check on it for him.
Right now?
After I take you to pick up your car. The kids? How they doing?
I'm not sure. I had this feeling when I was up there that they were trying to tell me something, but they couldn't. Beth, the little girl, was friendly, as always, and Michael was moody. Oh, but that's not unusual.
We'll talk more on the way, okay?
Okay, I guess you're right. We have to. Where will we put him? Dad always liked the view from the hill. But don't we need a box? When will we do it? You better start now. I think it takes a long time to dig that big a hole. What should I do? You get the shovel while I finish my yogurt.
You got any whites, Billy? Come on, man. I mean, you were lucky to get out of there. We should be heading south. I mean, we'll hole up at TJ for a while. Something's going on, man. We snuffed that guy. The kid's seen it, and the pigs don't know nothing about it. Yeah, but they're going to know soon enough, and they're sure going to know who to look for. You should have ditched that wallet. I don't think those kids told the pig. So we're going back. Well, for what? To make sure they never do.
You have to go back to town tonight? Laura? Nora?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
You worried about the children?
Yes, I am. I'm very worried.
C106, dispatch. We found a car at Palmer's Lake.
Did you get that call about the car in Stewart's Pine?
Yeah, just now.
Well, we better get up there.
I'll send the wrecker out and meet you there.
All right, thanks.
I think I'm going to go back up to the Nicholas house.
Well, why don't you wait for me? We'll go up together.
I think it'd be better if I went alone. The children might get anxious if they see a stranger in uniform.
We should only take a half hour. I'd really prefer that you waited. Here, wait at my place. Okay?
Is this okay? Beth, can we have Daddy help us one more time?
Right now, Daddy's saying, "Hey, kids, why do you have me digging this hole?"
Oh, we just wanted to play war. That's a foxhole you're digging, sure.
I'm not so sure that burying him is such a smart idea. I mean, if they bury him, then who's going to drive him to the beach? They've had it pretty cool. I mean, getting driven around in that big old Lincoln Continental.
It's neato.
Yeah, it sure is. So why bury Dad? What they ought to do instead is give him a shower and a change of clothing. Kiss Daddy goodbye continues. And continues. And continues. And...
It's me again to tell you all you get by ordering Sports Illustrated now.
What's that? The bad people. You said they wouldn't come back. What do we do? Michael! Let's hurry and finish. They don't know we're back here.
Are you looking for someone?
Maybe. Where's your old man?
What old man?
The dude that lives here. What's his name? Nicholas.
I don't know.
Where's those two kids at?
I don't know where they are either. What do you want with them?
Hey, that's tough business.
Billy, I'm talking to the lady. Oh, that fancy car. Do you know where that is?
What car?
Lady, I'm getting tired of you. Now, do you want me to let Billy ask you the questions? What?
Up there.
What's behind that hill?
Nothing.
Let's take a little ride in your car and find out.
It's okay. It's Miss Dennis. We can ask her to help us. Wait. There's someone in leather.
Go on over to that fancy car.
Go over yourself.
You want them kids to get hurt?
She's talking to somebody in the car. I don't care. Miss Dennis wouldn't let anyone hurt us. Miss Dennis is my friend. I'm going to talk to her. Dad!
You said you wouldn't hurt them.
Miss Dennis, why did you bring him?
He made me, Beth. But it'll be all right. Where's your father, Beth? Beth, where is your father?
He's gone.
Let them go and I'll do whatever you want.
You're gonna do whatever I want anyway.
Hey, you think that's where they planted the old man?
What's he mean? Where's your father gone?
What Billy means is that he blew Nicholas away yesterday morning. And we was wondering why nobody called the cops.
That's not possible. I saw him drive up here myself yesterday morning.
I don't know what you're talking about. It ain't important now anyway. So we'll just finish our business and move on.
You can't hurt the children.
I'm not going to hurt them. Billy there's going to take them for a short walk. Go ahead, Billy. Well, Miss Dennis and I have a little talk.
Beth! Michael! Beth! Michael! Run!
Don't move.
Run!
I think we better have Daddy help us one more time. Beth, help me.
Shut up! Billy, shoot him! Shoot him, Billy. Billy, shoot him! There it goes! Drag him! Zombie!
He's got Miss Dennis. He'll hurt her if Daddy comes close. We don't need Daddy anymore.
Looks like your friend ran out of gas. Now you and me will finish our little ride.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Beth, Michael, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Do you hear me? Stop it!
What the hell's going on?
We're all right. He killed Nicholas. Don't let him get away. Are you sure you're all right, Michael? Miss Dennis, what's going to happen to us?
Nothing. Nothing's gonna happen to you. You're safe now.
What about Daddy? Now can we bury him right?
Of course we can. I just wish I could understand how all this happened.
Honey, there is plenty of things I wish I understood my own darn self. Like, for one thing, why this movie ain't over yet. You know, it would have been if she hadn't have talked the kids into letting that biker loose. Now he's running for it with Baby and in hot pursuit. Of course, she already knows what hot pursuit's all about.
He made me that.
Yeah, we know. So now the chase is on. They figured they needed a chase scene to give Fabian something to do in this movie besides writing up speeders. Okie doke, we're closing in on the exciting conclusion. It's coming up right after these messages from the advertisers. Don't do it.
A man's got to do it.
And he taught us how to use it.
Are you saying that your mother could do this sort of thing, too?
You said the big guy in the suit killed that biker?
Yeah.
Didn't see it?
No, why?
Well, I hate to blow your case out of the water, but the big guy's been dead at least 24 hours.
Let's hit it.
Thank you, Miss Dennis.
You're welcome.
Miss Dennis,
Yes, Beth?
when will the men in uniforms come and take us away?
Who told you that?
Dad said it would happen if we told anybody, that they'd put us in light rooms, do tests, and even stick needles in our heads.
Oh, Beth, no. Can you both talk that way?
Uh-huh. It's easy.
What did you say to her?
I told her we don't have to be afraid of the grown-ups anymore. They can't make us do anything we don't want to.
How you guys doing?
Fine.
Get enough to eat?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good. We're going to have to go pretty soon.
Where?
Just in town.
Tom, you're not thinking of confining these children, are you?
Well, they have no guardian. Besides, there's some questions I have to ask. Something just doesn't add up about this.
Are you going to take us into town?
You don't have to worry, pretty girl. We'll find some nice people to look after you and Michael.
Guy, the closing credits on this turkey lasted so long that I forgot how it ended. Oh, yeah. That's right. The lights on that Lincoln started blinking, which made very little sense on account of the county coroner had already toe-tagged old Dad and carted him off to the morgue. Well, I guess some things are better left unexplained. But, gee, why couldn't they have given this movie a happy ending? Hey, Tom, what do you think we ought to do?
Well, we'll go back to my place and pick up where we left off.
Oh, no, Tom. I mean about the kids. What do you think we ought to do about the kids?
Well, why don't we stick them in a white room and stick needles in their hair?
Oh, no, Tom, no. You kids wouldn't like that, would you? See, kids never like it when you stick needles in their heads. Don't you have a better idea than that?
Well, I make pretty good money as a deputy.
Yeah?
Why don't we get married?
And then we could adopt the kids.
And we could all live
Happily ever after. Huh. That's the kind of ending I would have liked, but I guess I'm just a sentimental little fool. Well, okay. That's all she wrote for us. Just Daddy, goodbye. According to the old clock on the dashboard, it's time for me to be kissing you goodbye. Oh, yeah, and of course, unpleasant dreams. Ha ha ha!